Hey guys, Modz here, back with another video, and finally, today is the part everyone has been waiting for. Welcome to Effects. I set a like goal on my previous video, which is 100 likes in the first 24 hours, and you guys killed it. So here I am 1 week later with the Effects part. Also, I want to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on my velocity part. This really means a lot to me, and for that, I created a Discord server for the community. You can find the link to that in the description down below. And without further delay, let the video begin. First, take note that you'll need Sapphire, Bcc, and RSMB plugins since most of the effects I use are from those. When you have these installed, go to the Video Effects tab, this one over here. And before that, let me show you the preview when we left off last time. So this is the edit without any effects. Now we're gonna add some effects to it. Go to the Video Effects tab. I start by adding some shakes. Like shakes are always used in an edit. So go to S_shake. This is a part of the Sapphire plugin I told you about. So S_shake, or before the shake actually, let's add S_dissolve blur. I add that first and on every edit. So drag that to the track. Don't drag it the every clip individually. Drag it to the track. So you have this tab over here, S_dissolve blur, and you have all these settings. Leave all these settings the same, so the default, and make sure dissolve amount is on 0. Then press on this button over here to animate the actual keyframes of the dissolve. So press on it. It's gonna bring up this timeline over here, and let me just shrink this down. Okay, and go to where you shoot, or the actual shot, character shot. So I shoot on this frame over here. Now zoom in, add a keyframe like this, press on this this little like icon over here, plus icon, then click on your keyframe, go back 1 frame, so 1. Okay, zoom in more so you can see it actually. So go left 1 and add another point, so 1. Then press on your first point and go right 10 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add another point there. Go back to your midpoint over here between these. Drag your dissolve amount to 0.1 and go back to the first frame. Right click on it, do slow fade, and to the next frame, the middle one, right click, smooth fade. This will add like a dissolve blur amount, like a shake amount, and let's see how it looks. So as you can see, this shake effect over here, like kind of dissolve blur, you know what I'm talking about. So this is without the effect, and this is with the effect. Now you need to copy this to the rest of the shots. So what you can do is, to make it easier and faster, press on this frame, hold Control on your keyboard, and while holding Control, press on the other point and drag out a bit, and while also holding Control, press on this so all of your 3 points are highlighted. Right click and copy. Now go to your next shot over here, which is on this beat, yeah, on this marker. Then press on this window, like press randomly on this, not on the points. Then go back 1 frame to the left, press on this dissolve blur, dissolve like blue highlighted icon, and do Control V, Control plus V to paste your effect. So you have the same effect as the last shot pasted here. So you see how it shakes. Now go to the last shot and do also the same thing. Go back one frame, press on this dissolve blue one and Control V to paste it. So we have this effect pasted on all the edit now, and we're done with it. So now go to S_shake. Okay, so S_shake. I'm gonna use this aggressive one over here. I'm gonna show the preset. So drag this to your track. And first, while adding this, drag the amplitude down to 0 and copy my settings, my shake settings. So let me start from the beginning. So amplitude 0, frequency 10, phase 0, Z distance 1, motion blur, make sure that's on, mo blur length 1, seed is 0. Oh, my bad. Okay, wrap X, reflect, wrap Y, warp. Is it warp or wrap? Never mind. I don't know. Just do reflect on both too. And X shake, everything is 0 here, but Y shake, X ramp amplitude, Y ramp amplitude, sorry, is 0.050, Y ramp frequency 1, 0, 0.50. That's it. Now, press on the animate button over here, amplitude. So you can animate the amplitude. Press that. Now, zoom into those. And as you can see, we have our shake here and our dissolve blur here. And these are the dissolve blur keyframes. So what we can do is press on this, like drag your this time thing over here and put it on this frame. So come on, so it matches. Now press on this button, press the shake first, make sure the shake is highlighted, click add. And as you can see, this is not like synced well with it, so drag it to the left a bit and go press on it now and go one frame to the right, add another one and go to the last point and then add another one. So dissolve amount for the dissolve blur is the same as the shake. Now go to your midpoint, drag the amplitude to like 2000 it was. Do right click slow on the point over here, go to the next point, right click fast. So you actually got the same points on every beat with the dissolve amount, dissolve blur effect and the shake effect. Let's see how this looks. It gives it this really nice shake effect, like, you know. Now you should copy that to the rest. Just do the same thing. Hold the control, highlight these three, right click, copy, go to the next one. On the first one, don't like press on the second one, press on the first one over here. Oh, my bad. Press on it and press also on the amplitude. Control V. It's gonna paste everything here. Like everything we did with the shake here, it's gonna replace it here. Now go to the last and press the same thing, Control V. Now we have the shake pasted on every shot. So gives it this really nice shake effect, you know. So at this point we're finished with shake. I'm gonna add some blur now to it. So my blur effect I use is Bcc. Let me find it real quick. Bcc Lens Blur. You can find it over here and drag the default one to the track. First, put the iris scale down to 0. Copy my settings. Quality you can do like whatever you want. I'm just gonna do fast. And scale X 100, scale Y 110, gamma is 300, and let me check if there's any settings over here. Pretty much the default one, but just mess with these 4 options over here. Then press on the animate on your iris scale one. Let me check on where I want my blur to be. So I'm gonna add my blur on the frame next to the shot, so the beat next to the shot, this one. So on this one, press on it now. And go back 1 frame to the left. Now bring this down, so as you can see there's our blur over here. Add a point. Then go back to your marker, add another point. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 frames away to the right from this one. It's not like shake. Shake is 10 frames. You gotta do the blur 20 frames. Now go on the middle point over here. Do your iris scale to like 6. It depends on your preferences. I'm gonna do 6 for now on the iris scale. Go back to the left frame, first frame over here, and do slow fade. Go to the right one and do smooth fade. So slow and smooth. You don't need to do anything with this one over here. Now let's see how this looks. You can definitely see the blur now. As you can see. You can do the same thing by copying these points and adding them to the rest of the edit. But I'm gonna save time now. You can do that as I did with the shake. It's really the same, honestly. And now we're gonna add some glow. But the thing with the glow is, I don't like to add it to the Warzone montages. It's usually used for Fortnite ones. But I'm gonna add it anyway to show you guys how. So go to the S_glow effect. Add your default one to the track. Then you don't have to change anything now. Just do your brightness to 0. And let me see where I want to glow. Maybe on the shot. I will do the glow on the shot. Animate the brightness. Go down so you can see the brightness. Add a point. And go 1 to the left. Add another point. And now do 30 frames to the right. Like the one we did with Bcc Blur. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 frames like the Bcc Blur one. Go to the middle point. Put your brightness to 0.5 and change the color to the theme of your edit. So as you can see, there's only white, red, and black here. You can fix that by pressing on this, go to RGB, and now you can do like a yellowish one, like orange one. That will match my edit over here. So go to like a nice orange color and exit this tab. Let's see how this looks. You can see the glow. Now we can add that to the rest of the edit. And now we're gonna go to pinch/punch. So pinch/punch. Add the default one to your track. This will look awful when you add it, but trust me, go to the amount, put it to 0. So amount 0, this will make no change. Now press animate. It's this button over here. And I'm gonna show you what pinch/punch does. Let me see where to add it first. Let me add it on the last clip over here. So press on the marker, add a point, go 1 to the left, add another point, press on the same one, the right one, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 frames away from this one, and press on the middle one, same exact thing as the rest of the effects, and drop down the amount to like 0.5, minus 0.5, and do right click slow on this one, right click smooth on this one. So the pinch/punch like actually warps the image. So let me see. Wait, I'll show you. This is without pinch/punch, and this is with. So it makes this really nice effects over here. And now we're almost finished. I usually like to add some desaturations, so go to BCC hue saturation lightness. It's this one over here, BCC hue sat lightness. Add that to your track and keep the settings as this. Go to saturation and animate it. Now go to where you want to desaturate, like basically make it black and white. I want to make it on this when the scope opens. Press on the marker, drag it down till you can see the saturation. Add a point, go 1, 2, go 1 only, I'm sorry. Go 1, add a point, then press back on the marker and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do that 3 times, so 30 frames away from this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now press on this point and drop the saturation down to about minus 60. It is. Oops. And press on the point, do slow. Press on the other point, do fast. So let's see how this looks. Gives it this really nice desaturation effect. And I'm the type of guy that don't put much effects in the video, so I'm good with these effects only. Now I should add some sharpen. So search up sharpen. Okay, so sharpen. I'm gonna add this preset. The amount on sharpen is 0.5. You don't have to animate anything, so it makes the actual image sharper. So this is without the sharpen effect, and this is with. Now go to S_flicker. Okay, drag this down to the track. This flicker effect will kind of like pulsating flicker. I'm gonna show you how this looks. So as you can see, the screen flickers. And copy my settings to this. I'm gonna leave them for like 3-4 seconds so you can guys copy them. You can also pause the video and copy these. And now add some RSMB, Real Smart Motion Blur. It makes the video look so smooth, trust me. So where's RSMB? Here we go. And add this one. And copy my settings. So blur amount 0.35 and sensitivity is 7, and GPU rendering, I personally do that on. It makes it faster to render. And here we have it guys, Sony Vegas Pro 16 effects tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Let's try and get 100 likes in the first 24 hours. And make sure to subscribe if you're new and join my Discord down below. And I will leave the link to the playlist of the rest of the parts if you haven't watched them yet. So velocity, sound effects, color correction, and pan/crop. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.